Friday, December the 8th, 2017, to you. Certainly, the most important news of today was the preliminary draft agreement reached by the United Kingdom and the European Union. Brexit is coming. Unless a meteorite crashes down in my backyard, I will write about it tomorrow. For today, however, I'm intended to write about what happened yesterday in Buenos Aires. Federal Judge Mr. Claudio Bonadio indicted former President Mrs. Cristina Fernandez for treason and asked for her arrest for allegedly covering up Iran's possible role in the July 1994 bombing of the AMIA, Israelite-Argentine Mutual Association Community Center, which killed 85 people. Her arrest warrant stems from a 2015 investigation by prosecutor Mr. Alberto Nisman, who was found dead in January, less than a week after accusing Mrs. Fernandez of the cover-up. Also, Judge Bonadio arrested Mrs. Fernandez's former legal advisor, Mr. Carlos Zanini, and Mr. Hector Timerman, former Argentina's foreign ministry, among many others. First and foremost, we all agree that Argentina has the duty of ascertaining the truth behind the AMIA terrorist attack and making justice in the aftermath. Accordingly, any step taken to achieve that goal is well received. That said, Mrs. Fernandez currently serves as senator, so a two-thirds majority vote is required to remove her immunity. Of course, Mrs. Fernandez denied any wrongdoing. In her speech, she said two things I would like to mention. First, she accused President Mauricio Macri of degrading the judiciary. We must admit that having an independent judicial power is still a pending issue in Argentina. Therefore, the AMIA bombing case poses Mr. Macri a dilemma. He must ensure that either Judge Bonadio or his successor, Mr. Bonadio, is retiring next month, will conduct an independent probe. But also he must exert some pressure on the judiciary aimed at reaching the truth once for all. Perhaps Congress should call upon the Supreme Court to fulfill its duty. That would create a commitment to solve the case. All institutions must be involved, regardless of their political orientation. If Mrs. Fernandez or whoever should end up jailed and victimized, as many political commentators point out, so be it. Secondly, Mrs. Fernandez said that Mr. Bonadio did not have the authority to charge her with treason. She claimed that accusation was sustained on an inexistent act of war. In my humble opinion, if the Argentine people stopped taking the AMIA bombing as a mere anti-Semitic attack and started considering it as an action against Argentina itself, there would be more political willingness to reach the truth. Was it an act of war? Yes, it was. It was a terrorist crime against 85 helpless Argentinians, regardless of their religion. Of course, that should mean war. The world is still on.